Until now, millions of people only knew Chanel Miller as Emily Doe. That's the name she was given by the legal system. In 2015, Brock Turner sexually assaulted her outside a Stanford fraternity party while she was unconscious and intoxicated. The former champion swimmer was convicted of 3 felony sex crimes, but the judge sentenced him to just 6 months in jail, citing his youth and lack of criminal history. He served only 90 days behind bars and is registered now as a sex offender for life. Well, this month, Chanel revealed her true identity to the world. On 60 Minutes Sunday, she shared her name and face with the millions who already knew her story. Chanel's new book is called Know My Name, a memoir. It's out today. We spoke with her yesterday. I'm very struck by the title, Know My Name. Why did you want us to know your name?
I'm here to finally exist as my full self. For 5 years, I've had to compartmentalize my life, and it's begun to feel really fragmented. So this is the first time where I can exist openly and speak openly and not have to hide a single element of my life.
When the verdict came in, you would think that would be okay, I won.
Yeah.
And now I can move on with my life. But that is not what happened to you.
Well, you win, and then suddenly you're back in the present, and you look around, and you realize, I don't have a job. I don't have anywhere to live. My sister feels broken. My parents
Your
are
sister who
devastated.
testified, yeah.
Yeah. You look around, and everything has been wrecked. And you don't even know how to begin rebuilding your life, integrating yourself back into daily life. You fight so hard just to survive it and emerge. But when you get there, you feel empty.
You said at one point, I didn't want to be damaged goods. That's
Yes.
not what I wanted.
Yes. Yeah, I thought if anyone ever knew that I was this body behind the dumpster, they would think I was just dirty or irresponsible or reckless, that I wasn't capable of handling myself, and that I should just be embarrassed. When really, I've learned that I'm extremely brave for asserting myself. I feel more confident. I feel capable. I feel like anything I encounter in the future, I now have the tools to handle them.
And I'm curious about your advice for women who have been assaulted. Mm-hmm. What do you want women to know about this process?
I think it's an extremely brutal process, and we need to do more to fix it and make all of these obstacles transparent. Know that if you haven't reported, you don't have to carry that burden of, oh, I should have done more, I should have said more. The system was not set up for you to succeed. It's not a nourishing environment. We need to be working harder to create an environment where survivors feel comfortable being supported and knowing that when they do, some form of justice can be attained. They won't just be completely demoralized and dehumanized for an extended period of time.
Now you have a huge microscope on you, and I think you will really be an example for other women. To hear somebody say so concretely that, okay, I was drunk, but that is not okay what you did. We all know that.
Yeah.
But many women, or some women in your position, would have said, well, I did kind of bring it on myself.
Yeah.
Maybe I shouldn't have gone to the party.
Yeah.
Maybe I shouldn't have had that much to drink.
Yeah. But exactly that. I can say I shouldn't have had that much to drink. It's true. Boom, done, fixed, right? But this problem of violence that's so pervasive is still not fixed, that we're still allowing to happen. Fixating on alcohol to me is so easy. It's such an easily excusable thing that we do to blame the victim, and it's so outdated, and I'm so sick of it. There's violence everywhere. It's not just during these parties. It's when you're walking down the street. It's in the workplace. It's in the strawberry fields. And you want me to believe that, oh, it's the drunk victims who are bringing it on themselves. Drunk or not, this is what we endure as women. We do the labor of putting up with this stuff every day of our lives. We spend our own energy trying to navigate our life, trying not to get assaulted, trying to be safe. And I'm tired of fixing who I have to be and hiding in order to make it through the day. I'm not going to work this hard all the time just to keep myself safe. We deserve to live. We deserve to go out and have a drink with our friends and walk down the street at night. We deserve to have a full life, and nobody is allowed to hurt you, period. That is the baseline, and I will not make excuses around that sentence. We have to know that sentence. Nobody is allowed to hurt you, period.
What's been the reaction from the 60 Minutes piece?
Really wonderful. I just, like, every night I go to sleep saying thank you. Like, I feel this immense gratitude. Like, I began in such an isolated and terrified place, and I didn't enjoy facing the world in the morning. And now, like, I feel excited when I get up, and I feel excited when I show up and I get to meet all these people. It's like, it's so enjoyable for me, and like such a gift to be able to experience something like this in my little lifetime. I've come out at the other end of that spectrum of emotion, and I know it's going to be difficult, and I know there's going to be challenges that are going to come, but at the moment, I just feel this immense swelling of gratitude.
Wow.
She is, guys, an amazing, amazing young woman. And she said the only time she can talk about the story and the brutality of it and the humiliation and the isolation that she felt, she said, I'm okay talking about that and being composed. She starts to tear up when she thinks about how kind people have been to her and how supported she is, the support she's received. That's what gets to her. And the thing that struck me about her, she said, we wouldn't even have been here, she doesn't believe, if he had just apologized, if he had just said, look, I'm so sorry. Things got out of hand. I didn't mean, I'm sorry that I did that I behaved that way. She said, that's all I wanted him to do was apologize and acknowledge that he had done it. She said, she said, I don't want to be a public person in this manner. I never wanted it.
But it's so great to see the strength she's found from all of this and that she's getting from people.
She didn't want to be a public person, but now that she is, she's an extraordinary human being and an extraordinary translator of her experience. And as a result, that judge was recalled, actually, the one who sentenced Brock Turner to just 3 months in jail.
And Tony, the laws in California changed, too, because of that, because of her case.
She's so eloquent about all this.
She absolutely is. For more of our conversation with Chanel, we talked to her for quite a while yesterday. Head over to CBSThisMorning.com.